Hey everybody, Mr. Beltran here. Today I'm going to go over my 12 days of fitness. Part 1. Alright, we're going to do some exercises here. We're going to do one exercise, we're going to do one of those. And then we're going to go to a second exercise, we're going to do 2 of those. Then go back to the first exercise and do 1 of that. Okay, then we're going to go to a third exercise, do 3 of those. Go back to the second exercise, do 2 of those. Go back to the first exercise, do 1 of those. And we're going to keep following that pattern. This is part 1, so we're going to go up to 6 exercises. Okay, and then we'll do part 2 the next time, alright? You're going to need a little bit of space. If you can, try to grab something that you can hold in your hands to act as weights. Okay, you don't need to have anything, but if you do want one, you can. I'm going to use some cans right here. These are tomato cans. Alright, but whatever you have at home will work, okay? If you can't find any cans, you can always hold maybe some books, maybe some toys, okay? Anything that you can hold in your hands that can act as a weight to make it a little bit more challenging for you, alright? If you don't have anything that you can use, or you don't want to use any, you don't have to. Just when we're doing some of the exercises, make some fists in your hands and squeeze them really tight while you're doing the exercise, alright? Now these exercises, I'm going to show you the exercises we're going to do today. I'm going to show you some different ways to do them, some easier, a little bit harder, and then we're going to go ahead and do the workout together, okay? So, go ahead and pause the video, grab those cans or something else if you want to. Remember, make sure it's safe, make sure that it's okay with the adult in your house, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever it is, that you're allowed to use that, okay? And then when you get back, we'll get started, all right? Alright, so the first exercise we're going to do is a burpee. Alright? The burpee, we're going to pretend like someone is throwing a snowball at us and we want to avoid being hit by the snowball. So we're going to get down low. Okay? Put our hands down on the ground. Stick our legs out behind us. Get all the way down to the ground. I'm laying on my stomach right now. And then I'm going to push my arms back up. And once I get back on my feet, I'm gonna jump, okay? Now, the way to make it a little bit more challenging, okay, don't let your knees hit the ground. Okay, so when I get down, I'm gonna bend down, hands on the ground, I'm gonna kick both of my legs back at the same time. I'm gonna do a push-up down to the ground, get back up, feet up, and jump, okay? So when we do the burpee, that's how I want you to do it. You pick whichever way is best for you, okay? Now, the second exercise we're going to do, ab twist. We're going to pretend like we're sledding. I know some of you probably have gone sledding before. When you're doing the ab twist, we're going to sit down on the ground. My knees are bent right now. My feet are on the ground. Now, pretend like you're riding in a sled, okay? Now, to make it more challenging, you can lean back a little bit more, okay? So the farther you lean back, the more challenging it's going to be, okay? Or if I'm sitting upright like this, okay, it's a little bit easier. So you pick how far back you want to lean, and it's an ab twist. So we're going to twist side to side. We're going to do 2 of them, okay? So it's going to go 1, 2. Now, to make it even more challenging, remember those things that we were holding. If you got those cans, you can hold those cans and do your twist, all right, if you want to. Okay, I'm going to put my cans back on the side. Now, for the third exercise, we're going to shovel some snow. We're going to shovel some snow is by doing some squats. Okay, so we're going to get our legs a little bit apart. Pretend you're holding that shovel. You're going to squat down. When you squat down, you're going to bend your knees like you're sitting in a chair. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. You don't want to lean forward. Okay, you want to try to keep it as upright as possible. Okay, so I'm going to bend down like I'm sitting in a chair, pretend I'm holding my shovel. I'm going to shovel that snow, and as I stand up, I'm going to toss that snow over my shoulder, okay? So that's 1, 2, and 3 of those, okay? Fourth exercise. They call these skaters. It's going to look like you're ice skating. If you've ever gone ice skating before, okay, when you take one leg out to the side, the other leg kind of comes in back of it. And then you're going to go to the other side and goes in back of it. Okay? So, I'm going to show you a couple versions of this. A little bit easier version. Okay, I'm just going to step to the side, put my other leg in back. Step to the other side, put my other leg in back. Okay? A little bit more challenging. Instead of just stepping, now I'm gonna kind of jump to the side. So I'm gonna jump and put my leg back, jump and put my leg back. And the third, more challenging way is I'm gonna jump. When I swing my leg back, okay, I'm going to bring my hand down, so I'm bending my knee to the ground. Okay, I'm just gonna lightly touch the ground. So I'm gonna go to the side, lightly touch the ground, other side, lightly touch the ground. Okay, back and forth. And for that one, we're gonna be doing 4 of those. Okay? Now, the 5th exercise. We're gonna pretend like we're grabbing some firewood. Okay, we're gonna do some bicep curls, like we're grabbing some firewood. So here, you can make those fists, squeeze them as tight as you can, and bend your elbows. Only your elbows are moving. Only your elbows are moving when you do this one. Okay, like you're gonna hold that firewood in between your arms, okay? Again, if you wanna take those cans that we have, you can use the cans or whatever it is that you're using as your weights, okay? We're gonna pretend we're holding some firewood. And then the 6th exercise are twists. I call them twists. It's gonna pretend like you're skiing down a mountain, okay? Now, if you've ever gone skiing, you're usually holding some ski poles, you got your skis on, and when you're turning, you're gonna do twisting side to side. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna jump, I'm gonna twist my legs one way, and my arms the other way, okay? So I'm gonna twist my legs that way, and my arms to the opposite side. So it's gonna go twist, 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 okay? And we're just gonna pretend like we're skiing. If you look at my knees, make sure they're bent the whole time, okay? Want to make it a tiny bit more challenging? Hold those cans in your hand as you do them, okay? And that's the 6th exercise, and that's the end of part 1, okay? Now, the pattern we're going to follow is we're going to start with the first one, do 1 of those. Second one, do 2 of those. Then go back to the first one, okay? Then the third one, then second one, first one. And we're going to just keep going. You'll get the hang of it as we go, okay? So we're going to start with that 1 burpee. Pretending someone's throwing that snowball at us. We're going to get down. Here we go. Down on the ground. Then back up. And jump. All right. Now we're going to 2 ab twists, like we're sledding. Okay, sitting down. Remember, you decide how far back you want to lean. 2 twists. 1, 2. Okay, and then back to do 1 burpee again. Here we go. Duck. Down on the ground. Back up. And jump. Okay. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video so that you have time to catch up, alright? We're going to 3 squats, like we're shoveling snow. Make it just keep it a little apart, get your shovel, squat down, shovel that snow. 2, 3. Alright, then we're going to go to those ab twists. Ab twists. 2 of them. 1, 2. And then 1 burpee. Don't get hit by that snowball. Down. Back up. Alright. Here we go. 4 skaters. Okay, like we're ice skating. Start on one side. Okay, go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to 3 squats. Shoveling the snow. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna run our sled. Ab twist, 2 of them. 1, 2. And then 1 burpee. Oh, there goes the snowball. Get down. Get back up. Jump. All right. Number 5. Now we're going with those bicep curls, picking up the firewood. I'm gonna hold some cans on this one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go to those skaters, like we're ice skating 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do 3 of those squats, shoveling snow. 1, 2. Try to keep that back as straight as you can. 3. Now we're sledding. 2 ab twists. 1, 2. Back on your feet. Here comes that snowball. Do your burpee. 1. And jump. Alright. And then the last one, we got 6. We're going to pretend like we're doing twists. Pretend like you're skiing. Okay, if you want to hold those cans again. Here we go. Remember, Legs twist one way, arms twist the other way, okay? So let's do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right? Now we're going to those bicep curls like we're picking up firewood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna put these down. Now we're going with those skaters like we're ice skating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're gonna shovel that snow. 3 of them. Here we go, squats. 1, 2, 3. And then we're gonna get downward sledding. 2 abdominal twists. 1, 2. Back on our feet. And 1 burpee to avoid that snowball. Get down. And then back up. And stop. All right. So you just finished 12 Days of Fitness, part 1. All right. Remember, if I was going a little too fast and you need to try it again so that you can get the hang of it, go ahead. All right. Remember, you can always pause it in between if you need a little bit more time to finish them up. Okay. Finish up that your stretches. Do that Google form, and I'll see you guys next time.